welcome back to Tales from the Underroom, where nothing is sacred and everyone dies.
Woo!
Yay!
Last time, we finished up the long chase of Sefik Caltro when the party followed him to East Haven, although somewhat inadvertently following him there, only to discover that a local bartender had decided to take matters into her own hands and draw Sefik out and have him execute a set of civilians that had, according to her at least, dodged the raffle that usually is used to sacrifice people to Oriel.
With what proof? I ask.
She can't answer you.
We kind of took care of her.
While Flynn dueled with Sefik out in the town square, and Zoria and Holly helped dispatch the bandits and help the town's guard quell the potential uprising. Soren and Ray, it's been a while, Soren and Ray made their way into Town Hall, where they discovered a secondary attack happening at the same time, where a group of Dwergar had snuck in and run away with the large Shardolin monolith that had so surreptitiously possessed Flynn in a prior evening.
What a word. I was not a dweller of it.
Oh my god.
Well, guys, nice session.
All right. I'll
Good
see
work.
you in a couple
You're all
weeks.
dead.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Rocks fall. We're out in the open. Yep.
Rocks still fall.
From the sky.
A rock flies overhead, drops rocks.
It was a trebuchet.
It was the joke.
A horrible misfiring.
Anyway, the group made their way back to the inn to rest and recuperate, and are coming to in the dark hours of the next morning, and getting ready to make their way onto the next leg of their adventure. And we'll pick up with you.
Holly is already like hair of the dogging it downstairs.
Yeah.
Having another ale at whatever AM it is.
Okay. Is she allowing one of the bartenders to pour it, or has
Yeah,
she?
she's like
okay.
going left. No, the other left. That one.
Oh, okay, all right. And he pours it. All right. Anyone else? How are you spending your mornings?
I'd go downstairs and inquire if they had any tea in the place.
Yeah, they have some teas. They're not. They bring out a box of tea leaves, and you can tell instantly that it's not going to be good.
Doesn't have to be good.
Much like everything else in the Icewind Dale, you can assume that this tea is probably incredibly bitter. And there's like a little bit of water damage on one of the corners of a wooden box. You see it, and you might want to avoid that one.
I'll take it anyway.
Okay. You have your steaming cup of very, very bitter tea.
Do you judge Holly as she's downing a beer while you're drinking some like classy tea?
I just kind of like look over and kind of nod in an impressed but mildly concerned way.
And Holly takes that as a nod of respect.
I'll come down and I'll see Holly and Soren, and I'm gonna say to Holly, "Oh, someone else drinking morning, yes!" And I join her. This is good. Now, I serve self, yes, and jump over the bar and get my own.
Perfect.
So out of curiosity, because you have a Goliath and a halfling, whose cup is bigger?
I'm using the regular. I'm using the regular mug.
Okay,
Like maybe I'll drink more. I don't know.
So it's
So
just
she
like,
actually sips it like this.
yeah, so it's just actually comical between the two.
I'm like, yeah, because I hold mine like this,
two-handed.
but still two-handed, like you drink coffee. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
It's like
Perfect.
a bowl-shaped cup, too.
Teacup.
Yes.
Right?
Ray actually comes in from outside.
Oh.
She took a brisk morning walk. Heads over to the bartender and see if they have any coffee.
Yeah, he pulls out that same box that the teas were in, and like picks,
Gross.
kind of like shifts. It takes his hand and moves some old tea leaves aside, and there's like coffee beans underneath it.
You know what? I think I'll have a beer.
Yeah, I was like, just start sliding mine towards Ray.
Party
Thank you,
of
Holly.
alcoholics.
Yep.
He looks up at you guys and he says, I don't know if you're going to talk to Captain Arlagath today, but could you please tell her I want to go home or like back to the gate? I don't know. Just this feels weird.
Yes, we will describe what terrible bartender you are. We will make sure that she knows that you are not cut out for job.
Yeah.
We have friends that is better.
That's not really what I meant.
No, do not worry, young one. We will make sure you have safe job.
You know what? Actually, yeah, if you could tell her that I just like spilt beer everywhere, or I don't know, drank it myself. I don't know. I just don't want to come back here.
I understand. We need a cleansing ritual for Ogre Friend, and he will do this job much better.
Down the counter, the half orc looks at you and is like, "Orc."
Oh, what did I say?
Said an ogre. I'm not. It's different.
Yes,
It's
I
fine.
am.
I just get stabbed emotionally at this job. It's cool.
I am familiar with this. Well, people think I'm monster too. It's okay.
I'm just gonna start putting some gold on the counter. And go, maybe we should just. Is everybody packed? I'm packed. Everybody ready to go? Might be best at this point.
Yes. Yes, we can.
Rather
go.
enjoying the back and forth, actually.
All right.
Someone who actually thrives on chaos.
Yeah.
Ollie just takes off her gloves and is just ready for a fight to happen. Just sitting there.
Orc friend, I apologize. It's early in the morning and I have trouble with words. Common is difficult language.
No, I understand. You really shouldn't talk to me before my first beer either.
That is fair. After we drink, my friend, shall we do cleansing ritual so you will not poison entire East Haven?
Oh God. I don't think that's necessary. If it'll make you feel better, just go ahead.
Okay,
That's fine.
Good. Come outside. I need BOXWOOD 3. I need I have fire. We are good. Yes.
I feel like this ends with me getting stabbed.
I will be very gentle, I promise.
It's just a little prick.
Right. Yeah, okay.
It'll be the least intrusive stabbing.
A splinter, maybe.
So you go through with your cleansing
I
ritual.
do. I sure do. So I'm taking my my BOXWOOD branch and I say "Aragate, vete, vete," and I'm hitting you with the
What
smoky
language
branches.
are you speaking?
It was a very rough check.
You didn't even roll.
Holly's actually quietly taking notes. What's happening?
It was like that was actually a mix between Czech and Spanish, if we're being honest.
Perfect. Is that your druidic or?
Please let
That's my druidic.
Okay, cool,
It's
cool,
gonna
cool.
be between Czech and Spanish. Well,
Nice.
Yeah,
All right.
it's more universal.
Yeah.
And anyway, yeah. So I smack you with the branches. I make you spin around. You actually have to hold the fire for about 5 minutes. I
really
waft.
hot.
I waft the smoke in your face, and I say, "Ata!
Oh God.
Ata!" And then I smack you with the branch again. And now you're done. You're done. Thank you very much. You will be able to serve safely now.
He just looks sullenly at the ground and goes, "I can't thank you, but I'll go back inside."
Wait, what? Listen, my friend, I feel like this was painful for you. And I give him
It's just a little emasculating. I don't know why. Like getting hit in the face with a stick. It just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go.
I give you 2 gold pieces.
Oh,
It's like a tip.
I think this makes it worse. but, oh, thank you. He takes and goes back inside, wondering if he's a prostitute now.
Wait, where's this Flynn gotten up yet?
Anyone who all went outside with Zoria during this? Okay. Since Zoria's focused, the 2 of you roll perception.
There we go. Okay.
Hey,
17.
22.
We're back, baby.
Okay. Well, there aren't many people walking around yet. It's still pretty early in the morning. But there's a few people walking by, and as y'all come outside, people glance over in your direction maybe as they're passing. But when Zoria starts speaking Druidic, a couple of them get a little wide-eyed, and people start to skirt further around, give a little more space as they pass. And nobody's saying anything. Nobody says anything. Nobody is drawing a weapon. But something about it bothers them.
Okay. Interesting.
Resisting urge to write down because I'm not supposed to notice.
You can still have it in your notes.
Make a note
You
of
could,
that.
you could always just say like Zoria didn't see.
Well, I've been taking notes for people.
God
by
knows
putting,
that
by
I don't.
putting them at the top.
Smart.
It's all
That's
up
smart.
here.
Yeah,
Smart.
it's okay.
Is
Yeah,
it?
that's what I'm going with.
Yep.
Every time I ask, what does that symbol mean again?
You just hear flipping.
Yeah. Just like small Irish voice. God damn it.
Now Zephic, that guy.
He's like, who the fuck was that? All right, so.
Is Flynn up yet? Have you come downstairs?
No.
Oh.
He's
I
sleeping
thought you
in.
had. I'm sorry. That's right. Yep. All right. What is Flynn doing?
Flynn wakes up wide-eyed, and it's always dark, but it feels extra early. And he says to himself, all right, I'm gonna try this. And he gets out of bed, and he does some prep work. So he opens up his window to his room to allow cold air in. He makes sure all of his candles and all the fires are off and stuff to try and make the room as cold as possible. And then he sits on his bed cross-legged and closes his eyes and focuses as hard as he can and tries to call out to the queen. Hello? It's your Flynn here. Your steward of sorts in the frosty world up north. If you were possibly around, I've made it nice and acclimated here. If you could just stop by for a moment.
Roll me a D100.
I didn't think that Flynn was gonna die this early in the episode.
How do you roll D100s again? There's
2
there's
D10s.
this.
There's 2 D10s.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got Spare the
And
Dying,
then
but
just
that's it.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
out. Well, I guess we're sleeping right now.
No, it'd be this
Or
one.
we're outside, yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be 16. So that's a 16
Okay.
out of 100.
Well, sometimes lower is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
So, as you are sitting on the bed and you beseech your patron, you feel the chill of the room and from the outside air, and you wait 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and your body starts to get cold, and then it starts to acclimate. And after a minute, you start to wonder, maybe she's not coming. And as soon as that thought crosses your mind, this plunging, frigid air washes across you, and you just feel the frost, like frost, start to form in your hair, and your lips immediately start to crack, and just all of the warmth leaves your body. And do you have your eyes closed or open? Okay.
I have them closed.
So you hear, an amusing attempt, child, but I'm afraid you can't quite match my home.
I didn't try to. I just wanted to make it more, you know. I was trying to make it better for you. If you wouldn't mind just stopping by, I just needed a word.
I'm here.
So I wanted to give you an update. I've done research and I've looked into it, and I think I know where I need to go now, up to the north. I don't know if you've heard, there's like giant whales and stuff that you can ride to get to the island.
The Dark Queen. The Dark Fate Queen has never heard of how to get to Orioles. Wow, you really got a breakthrough.
Shut up. This is my time.
I'm sorry. It's just...
You're downstairs with a bush, okay?
The voice says, oh yes, Son Gajuk. What a piece of shit. But if that's what you need to get to the island, then so be it.
Yeah, on good you.
I wouldn't tell him who I am, though.
Oh, of course not. No, completely discreet. I'm going to be the most discreet you've ever seen. Also, I didn't really know much about this Oriole character, but something happened yesterday, and Sefik, the guy that got possessed, like, it seems like he was suffering. You wouldn't send me into the fray like that, like she did, would you?
I would and wouldn't do many things. The difference between you and the champions of Oriole are that I give a lot, and she only takes.
Yeah, that makes sense. You've given me so much so far, and I just want to express my gratitude and let you know that I'm doing the best I can.
You are doing well, child. If I might offer a bit of direction.
Of course.
I am glad you have discovered Grimskala and the gem deep inside of it. But, well, I like my champions to be alive, as it were. It's harder to use them when they are dead. So, I recommend an upgrade.
Okay.
And you feel in the palm of your hand a weight and a dark energy emanating from it. There is a warlord who thinks that he can bend the evils of nature to his will. He cannot, but I can. Find him, find his armory, and there you'll find the weapons that you need to take back what is mine.
Does he have a name?
Sunblight.
Sunlight. That sounds badass.
Yes, well, perhaps if he had chosen his patrons better, things would be different, but it's a shame.
Makes sense. Thank you. Thank you for the lead. I'll see what I can do to find this sunblight.
Of course. Child,
Yes,
may I ask you something?
of course.
I have given you a lot. Would you be willing to give me something in return?
Oh God, oh God.
What do you need of me?
I have a hard time placing myself physically into this world for a long period of time. But there are ways I could do that. In particular, I would like to be able to take control of your body just once for 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, what do you need to do exactly? Is there something I could do?
All you need to do is let me.
So if I just will it, it'll happen.
No, I will call upon you. Just wait until you hear, let's say the phrase is, bend a knee to my throne.
Like the first time we met.
Yes, very much the same. And for 3 minutes after you agree, well, let's go ahead and agree now. When you hear that phrase, I will take control of your body for 3 minutes. And then you can have it back. And we'll call ourselves square for the powers that I have given you so far.
That you're not going to hurt any of my new friends, right?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I have nothing against them. They are helping you, and you are helping me.
Sounds good, my queen. Whatever you need.
Thank you. Now, maybe a small favor. Forget that we made this deal. Roll me a wisdom save.
Holy shit! We're fucked.
Oh my god.
It is 14.
Okay. The memory of the phrase and what it does, you can't put it together anymore. Like you know, like there's this like you have this image of the throne that you've seen before, but you can't figure out why. Thank you, child. And I will make sure, as you take the weapons you need and put down our enemies, I will make sure that I give you everything that you need to complete the mission.
About that, there's one last thing.
Of course.
Before you go. And Flynn takes out the family crest necklace of the squirrel, and he holds it in his hand and kind of starts rubbing it as he's saying it. This world is so different than what I'm used to, and I feel very alone at times. I know you're looking out for me, and I know I've got new friends, but I really wish that I could have like a piece of home again.
Have you opened your eyes at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. In front of you, you, as opposed to the first time that you saw the queen, now there's just a coalescence of shadow in the room. Like faded. It's like it's having a hard time embodying itself in this place. But you see the shadows of hair kind of wafting around it, and the head cocks to one side. You want something of home?
Yes.
And it looks at the medallion and goes, okay. And this little six-legged, mutated, like ice-covered, like naked mole rat thing, right? Like skitters out of the corner of the room and looks down and goes, "Oh God!" And it sprouts fur and changes into the shape of a squirrel, shaped similar to your medallion.
My God, you look just like my old pet squirrel.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You're his now. Go on. And it skitters up onto your... Only has 4 legs now, by the way.
Chip. Oh, it's so good to see you. Hello. I'm going to name you Chipper.
And he goes... and she goes... and then it chitters back down to the normal chitter of a squirrel. Sorry, I sometimes forget how natural things look.
This
Enjoy.
is amazing. This looks just like my old one. Thank
And
you.
With that, the cold is gone, and you look up, and the figure is no longer there, but the squirrel is.
Hi, Chipper. We're going to be the best of friends. Let's go. We've got to get back to the others.
The eldritch horror is hidden in the square.
All right, well,
True sight, do I? Hold on. Damn it, I don't.
everybody got their next player character ready because I think we're heading to a total party wipe.
That's cool.
TPK, let's
in
go.
our sleep.
Oh, wow.
This makes me so happy.
Oh, wow.
Did you like that?
Yes.
Oh, that squirrel.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
So Flynn walks down the stairs out of the, down to the inn area, and he now has this squirrel that is just like propped on his right shoulder.
Morning, everybody.
As he always has that.
Good,
I
good
don't think so.
morning, little one.
Would you like to meet my new pet?
Where did he come from?
Oh, he was a gift.
A gift, you say?
Yes, the queen sent him.
Question, have I ever seen a squirrel?
Excellent question. I would like to know as well.
Okay. All right. Roll me a nature check real quick.
Okay.
These are the questions we ask during the
Well, I mean, it's very cold. I don't want to assume that she just does what squirrels are, you know?
Don't worry, the DC's not high.
Thanks. Well, it's a 7, but nature is intelligence or wisdom?
Nature is
Doesn't it?
Intelligence.
intelligence. Her thing is a little weird.
So it's 6.
Okay.
Perfect.
You've not seen any of this type. You haven't seen any around here, but in your trips back and forth across the spine of the world, you have seen many different rodents, especially those that like to live in trees and on the ground. However, your understanding of the differences between like rats, squirrels, rabbits is like pretty minimal. You know that you want to eat the rabbits, but not the squirrels.
Mm-hmm.
But like you're not even sure that those names mean anything to you, right? Like
Right.
they're just all rodents.
I have like a picture of
yeah,
what that looks
fuzzy
like,
thing
but
that you can eat.
yeah. Fuzzy thing
Right.
I can't eat, fuzzy thing I can eat.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you have a pest friend.
I'm sorry.
It is pest, yes? Is this the right word? Small
Yes, I think it's a very fuzzy rat.
infestation. Yes, disease
You're saying
carrying.
pest.
No.
Yes,
He's
pest.
not a rat. He's a squirrel.
Oh.
See, these are local to my area from Secomba, and this is the same. It looks the same and everything. It acts the same so far too as General Chipper that I had when I was in the Wily Willow gang.
General?
Yeah, he was kind of like he was the logo. He was the face of the whole thing.
Hey,
That's in character too.
So this is Sergeant Chipper now. He got demoted a little bit.
Sergeant Chip.
it is squirrel.
Yes, I am.
Squirrel. Okay.
Yeah, squirrel.
Squirrel. All right. Yes, that is very interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
watch. Look how fast he is. And I
Flynn.
toss him, and he like goes like chittering up
my God.
the bar. Look, he's going to be an
Flynn.
amazing scout for us.
Little Flynn, you see, a pet is very big responsibility.
Right.
You cannot just bring dirty animal along with us wherever we go, and How is going to feed it and take care of it? This is much problem.
Oh, it's no problem.
And I click my fingers real quick, and Chip immediately like looks back and like runs back to me, and I like give him a little piece of my ration for the day.
See, I've got it.
It is not even good for food.
Roll a d20.
Oh no!
Okay, a 9.
Okay. You try to hand him the piece of the rations, and it like takes in his teeth,
Oh.
down on the ground.
Oh, you don't like that one? Okay. Well, what do you like?
Just roll a quick Arcana check for me.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh God.
Human flesh.
I mean, it's
Infants. Exclusively infants.
this is an undead squirrel. I'm pretty freaking sure.
It was an 8.
Okay.
Not rolling great
You're
today.
not sure about the diet of fey creatures,
Yeah.
but you do remember that it's a fey creature.
I'll have to
Probably
go
human
to
flesh.
the store. Maybe there's like a Big Lots nearby. Something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's fine. So, are we kind of good to go?
I do believe so.
All packed. I think we were going to stop at Indris first. Yeah.
Yeah, the captain.
Right.
Sounds good.
I did want to see how much information we're giving her. Like, are we telling her about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 around the cities, or what?
I feel like she'll think we're like loons or something, but we could try.
All right.
Why don't you take lead, Holly, on giving her information?
Sure. Yeah.
Are
do
you
that.
good at talking to people?
Yeah.
This is very good. I am glad to hear.
Yep. Yeah. Totally can do that for sure. Let's go. I just downed the rest of my drink.
Oh, this is cute. Holly has slight social anxiety.
Just a little bit.
What is the highest charisma in this group?
13.
I have 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool,
I,
cool,
I
cool.
also have 16.
I was just
Okay.
thinking. I was like, I don't know that anyone is charisma based.
Apparently,
you guys have some
Ray,
decent ones.
Soren,
Yeah.
and I are tied.
All right. Cool.
Sorry, what's yours?
Also 16.
16. Okay, cool.
Nice. Okay. So you make your way back through town to the speakers hall, and you quickly find your way to Imja's office, and she is back behind her desk doing paperwork. Her armor doffed and sitting against the wall, but you get the feeling that she has not left since yesterday. She looks up and goes, yes, thank you again for everything. What can I do for you?
Of course. Well, first of all, your guard that is at the bar, terrible job.
Yeah.
You need a new one.
He does not know bartending.
Oh, he doesn't really know guarding either.
I keep asking for a bottle of ale, and he doesn't do it. I don't understand.
He needs to go home.
Yeah. Yeah, we all need a break.
I was about to say you should go home too.
Yeah, I will. I will.
We
later.
have
This-
found you a replacement bartender.
Okay.
It is half-orc that got stabbed lots at. Are you familiar with him?
Yeah, he survived. Good.
Yes, he did.
I was a little worried there, actually. I thought he would just go in the pile.
He's.
The pile?
Well, yes. Yes, there were a lot of bodies yesterday, you must understand, and, well, we didn't really know what to do with them quite yet, so they're piled out back.
Oh God.
We'll either bury or burn them, but, the ground stays pretty hard these days, so we'll probably burn them.
Suppose that explains the smell. on the way over.
It is.
Is that what I woke up to this morning?
It is most honorable to
Yeah, we just,
release back into.
we didn't want to
This
just
guy.
leave them in the town square, so,
Of course not.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Of course.
Publicity.
Well. This is how it goes. Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Sorry, did you need something?
Sort of. We had a couple of questions, right? And I actually just pull out the map and just lay it down. And I go, so, we found this and it seems to be numbered, and they seem to be taking demon metal from around the cities. And I don't know if this is a countdown or anything like that, and we thought we might take a look into it, and don't know if you maybe have somebody in the other cities that we could talk to who would know.
Well, and she is looking at the map, and if you notice, the only thing that is a little odd to me is that Caer Koenig and Lonelywood are numbered together,
Oh.
but there are no roads connecting them. That would be an interesting path.
Aye, it would. I mean, that's a steep climb, too. That's not... Right? Yeah.
It's not an easy passage. It could be done, but it's not easy.
No, it's not.
What's more, if they are after the Chardolin like they took from here, I don't know that every town would have any. We only had ours because some adventurers pulled it out of the lake. That doesn't mean they don't. I did hear, the last I heard of Chardolin, Caer Benevolent did actually have some. There was a cult there that bore medallions made of Chardolin.
Do you
That's-
know the name of this cult?
I don't actually. They were pretty quickly dispatched, at least the ones that attempted to take over the town. But if you do make your way there, I have an old friend. Her name is Methyl Archeron. She's an old bat, but she's got a good heart.
How do we talk to her?
Right. Okay. She's very old, and she is a dwarf.
Oh, right. Okay.
And
You said bat.
right,
So
because
I
her,
got a
her
little worried
mind
there
her
for a
mind
second.
flits around, sort of like a bat.
It is saying these are hard for some to understand.
yeah, just like
I always
just like the difference between rats and squirrels.
It is hard to understand. They look same. They are small. They are furry. Not good for food.
That's a good point. And he
They're
just
not
and
bad for food.
Flynn just like scratches the Chip's head.
Not good for food. So where is this bat?
Would you mind saying her name once more for us?
Yes, Methyl. Methyl Archeron is her name.
Archeron.
She, you'll find her at the steep uphill climb. It's an inn there.
Oh, wow.
The proprietor has been kind enough to house her up after her sons got killed.
Oh.
You know, she's very old. Somebody needs to take care of her, and I sure as shit wasn't going to do it.
All right.
Steep uphill climb to where again? What was the location?
Oh no, that is
That's
the
the bar
location.
name.
That's the inn.
Steep
Yeah.
uphill climb.
Ah,
This is very clever name for inn. Is it before steep uphill climb?
No, it's actually at the top of it.
Oh, fantastic.
yeah.
It sounds awful. I just want to climb for
Well, it is something you will get used to, I suppose, yes?
Have you seen one of the medallions that you speak of?
I have not. I have not. I only heard about it in passing from one of the adventurers that came through afterwards. No, I have not seen it myself.
There was one other thing that we kind of needed to ask of you, if you wouldn't mind. So, you know that whole Cephalic ordeal that happened yesterday?
No, I'd forgotten.
Oh, well, you know the guy with the blue eyes that...
God. Okay. Yes. Yes, I remember.
So, Miss Zoria here kind of incinerated him.
We
And
don't have a way to get his head.
we
is
don't
what he's
have a
saying.
way to get his... Miss Ray really needs a head, and we don't have a head. So could
We
you...
can't-
Just for the record, did you have a bounty on him, or
Yes.
did you just want his head?
No, we had a bounty from
Okay.
from
Yes.
Brimchan.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
All right. Those are very
We're
different.
not
Okay.
maniacs. We don't collect heads.
I don't know. I had questioned at first.
All the heads that I've given away to other people.
It's not. For
Can
the
you
sake
prove
of
this?
Do you see any heads adorned on my body?
We do not know where you hail from.
I feel like this conversation's heading in the wrong direction.
We apologize for little one. Yes, we need a way to prove we killed Sefik. We have a nice bounty to collect.
Ah, okay. Yes, that I can do. Right. Okay, sure. And goes into her desk and pulls out some just some stationery and scribbles on it. She goes, what? Do you have a name? Do you have names? I could just write down all of your names, or I guess I could just say
Oh.
these people.
Yes, I guess
We don't
will
actually
not
have a group
be
name.
formally introduced. We have no group name. We are wild friends. So
I'm
What?
That's a terrible group name.
I did not say that was group name. I was saying we are wild friends.
These
Yes.
I'm not really sure. We need
These
a group
people
name.
killed Sefik Caltro.
These people, yeah, that
Signs and
These
stamps it with
people.
a
That
wax
is
seal.
good. Yes.
Oh shit, is that what we're gonna be called?
These people.
Better than those people.
That would actually be kind of funny.
That would be funny.
We're the bees.
Oh shit! It's those people. What do you mean those people? I take offense.
And hands you the letter. So if that will be all,
Yes, I think.
Yes.
Satisfied.
Yes. Yes.
okay.
Take my map back.
Yeah, of course. You guys turn to leave, and as you're leaving, whoever is taking up the rear hears you say, "Oh, thank God, I need to sleep."
That's poor one.
I'm gonna take Flynn aside as
Mhm.
we're leaving.
Okay.
Flynn, you know, we're going to be going into a bit of danger. Are you going to be okay if something happens to Corporal Chipper?
But Sergeant Chipper, but
Sergeant.
yeah,
Sergeant.
yeah, no, he's not made it to corporal quite yet.
Oh.
He's got to earn a couple stripes, if you know what I mean. Yeah, no, I think he can take care of himself.
You sure?
Yeah, I seem to have this like interesting connection with him, and he seems up and ready
Okay.
to face the challenges.
Okay.
But if things get too dangerous, of course I can either hide him in my backpack, or he can run faster than I can.
Well, as long as you think he'll be safe.
I think so. Will you help me protect him sometimes?
Yes. I will.
Thanks, Soren.
The DM would like to roll an insight check.
I'll take him with me as I hide
That's-
around the corners.
Yes, that would be great.
Sure.
Soren, you're a good friend. Thank you.
Yes, of course. You too, Flynn.
That was a painful exchange for Soren.
It was a new exchange for Sora.
Aw.
That was cute.
That's fantastic. All right. Now, before you guys leave East Haven, is there anything else that you want to do in town?
There is something I do want to do.
Okay.
I would like to find a shop that has healing potions.
Okay. Yeah.
Smart.
There is. There's a couple places you could look. There's a kind of a general store, and there's an actual dedicated apothecary that you could go to.
Okay.
Roll me real quick
Mhm.
a history check.
My favorite. Oh my god. A 4.
Burn the dice.
I need to.
I'll get us a dice jail for next time.
That one's going over here.
You remember that, like in different, like when you go into different stores, right? You remember this from Sycomer. That there's a difference between going to a dedicated store and a general store, it was something to do with the price, but you're pretty sure the general store was cheaper.
Oh no.
Okay. I guess I need to find a general store. Guys, do you have any idea? Did you see anywhere that we could find like potions and stuff? I'm kind of tired of being knocked out, to be honest.
Fair,
yes.
Actually, that is a smart idea. No, I have no idea anything about this fucking town, really.
This is town of criminals and ingrates, from what I understand. And there is there a shop? Anybody see shop?
We could ask around, at least.
That is good thinking. That is why you are charismatic boy.
I suppose I'll.
I pet his head.
We could probably go back to the bar and ask the bartender. He's
well,
lived here for a while. That way we don't
tell
have to
you.
bother random people on the street.
Oh, we could go bother the captain again. She seems fun.
That seems like a terrible idea,
Let
Flynn.
her rest, I think.
Even I picked up. She is very tired.
She'll probably send us off the end of a pier or something on accident.
Not again.
Let's go. I mean, we can go back and ask the bartender.
Okay, let's go.
It's not a bad idea.
Okay.
This poor guy too.
That was
I like burst through the doors of the bar.
Oh, hey.
Bartender.
It is my hateful
I just
friend.
got the smell off. Please don't burn more.
You are fine now.
What did you burn on him?
He needed to be cleansed.
Jesus.
What? Was this successful?
Yes. There. Have you been stabbed lately?
I mean, it's only been like 3. No, I haven't been
Well,
stabbed.
it is working
Yep,
so
it
far.
worked.
Yes.
It worked. Good job. I'm very thankful.
Congratulations on the whole cleansing thing.
Sure. Did you need something?
Yes, I was looking to know where we could find a good price and a good deal for, some healing potions. Is there an apothecary or something, or a general store? I hear the general stores have the best prices.
Somebody lied to you, kid. There's an apothecary up the street. It's kind of a ramshackle little, shack with rams outside. You'll notice it by the gated rams.
Yes, this is convenient.
But if you go in there, they'll set you up right.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Sure.
I dash.
go.
I dash away.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good
I
life.
don't know. I just wanted to do that.
I can't wait to check in with this guy later.
Holly thought it would be funny. Just like flinched towards him.
Perfect. I love
I like Holly. She's funny
I
lady.
love her so much.
Narcissist.
So you make your way to the apothecary, and
Yep.
it is a rundown little shack, but you notice there's rams outside in the gate, and you make your way in, and would you like to meet the shopkeeper, or do you just want to buy things? I can do this either way.
Oh, come on. Let's meet that shopkeeper.
What
That
voice
means
you got?
he wasn't ready for a voice, so I didn't want
Yeah. He's like, please just buy
He's
the
like,
potion."
just buy these, let's move on. No, let's have a conversation.
You walk in, and there's this hunched figure standing behind a counter.
Oh,
It's-
wow.
Oh, hello.
I hate it.
And I start to just slowly walk out.
I just put my hand on his back.
Come back. Come back.
Hello.
Hi.
I can only heal you so much.
Okay.
You're gonna need these.
Okay.
I'm just
All
gonna
right.
push him forward.
Why does he sound like that?
That was very rude.
I know, I whispered it. I thought I whispered it. Hello.
I was just as
Can't you
offended.
tell by my beautiful feminine figures that I am
Figures.
a matron?
Yeah.
It is also always polite to ask pronouns before just saying he. Very rude. Thought you knew better, friend.
The hell's a pronoun?
he, she, they, him, she, her, there.
I think you can forget about getting a good deal. Is it going to be the most expensive potion?
Oh, beautiful matron of this apothecary. I hope you are having a fantastic day. Please forgive my rudeness. I would just like to purchase a healing potion or two.
Roll persuasion.
With supreme disadvantage.
I
Come on.
Why do I not know this yet? I should know these
I
things.
never know mine.
I don't know either.
18.
Okay.
Well, I understand the mistake. It is dark in here after all. All right, well, how many do you need?
How much are they a piece?
50 gold.
Oh, okay. Let's see
Oh.
here. Yeah, could I get like 2, please?
Sure. That'll be 100 gold.
Here you go.
Okay. Do you need anything else? I have interesting tinctures and potions and creams and salves.
Do you? I just need like a flask of oil.
Oh, sure. I have that,
Wonderful.
which I don't remember the price of.
It's 0.1 gold.
Look at you. So smart. 1 silver.
What has happened to this session already?
We wilding out this time.
Oh my
like-
god. Love it.
Excuse me.
Yes.
You did this.
We did ask for this.
Yep. Yep, seems right.
Would you happen to have any poisons on you?
Well,
Roll
Is she
me
buffering?
perception. Roll me perception real quick.
While he's doing that, is it because all I see is greater, superior, and supreme potions of healing? I don't see is there
If you
is there a
search
lesser
for
one?
healing, it'll pop up.
Yeah, I think it's like potion, healing in D&D Beyond, or something
Oh,
like that.
gotcha.
It's
If you just search for the word healing in the filter, potion of healing will pop up.
yeah.
I did, but it only comes up with greater, superior, and
Don't
supreme.
search for potion of. Just
didn't.
search for healing.
I did. I just
Okay,
typed in.
we'll find it for you later.
Yeah. I'll write it down. I got you.
You said perception.
Flynn
Yeah.
now has.
15.
Okay. As this old woman is standing there, and she is thinking to herself, she has one hand here and the other hand on the counter, and you see her tap 4 times with her hand, and what you recognize as thieves' cant. That says, "Wait," and she kind of like glances at your compatriots, and she goes,
I'm not sure. I would have to check later.
So, how is this shop arranged?
Arranged is a strong word.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
what can I see around me? Are there like plants and?
Yeah,
like,
so there, it's a small circular room, and the counter and it's mostly just a table with the chair behind it is on the far side, and lining the walls as you look around you are ferns and flowers and a couple of bottles strewn here and there. There's just like one section on the floor where there's like four bottles in a vase just standing, like with no real reason to be there. Just
Okay, can I do
in a
a
way.
survival roll to see if I know if any of the plants or like salves are poisonous?
okay, yeah. Roll me survival. You said that.
I did. Because I have 5 or +5 in it.
It would have been really
23.
rude if I were like, roll investigation.
Yeah.
That still would have been 20. So.
Oh, nice. But so
Well,
the 23
okay.
survival.
Flex.
You do see on one of the plants off to your left. You recognize the curling pink flowers as nightshade.
Okay, I'm going to walk over and grab it and say, Soren, I think this might suit your needs.
Perhaps. I mean, I'm I have no experience in potion making, so.
I don't either. I just recognize a lot of plants.
Well,
But yeah, I'm sure if you crush this up and put it on a blade or administered it to someone, then it'd probably hurt quite a bit.
sure. Well, if that's for sale, I would like to purchase that and maybe one of your best healing potions. And as I say that, I would repeat the tapping, just kind of on my leg.
Okay.
Sure. The plant and a healing potion. Yeah. All right.
And goes into the back. And is there a specific type of poison that you were looking for, or just kind of a general?
Just a damage dealing one.
Okay.
I like it to kill.
I would like
Probably
some
a-
deal poison damage,
Yeah.
please.
Probably a lower end type or medium
Yeah.
ish.
Okay. She brings out a small vial of clear liquid, and she goes,
For the two, it is 85 gold.
It's a bit steep, but sure. I'll hand over the 85 gold.
okay. And well, unless anyone were watching suspiciously, they probably don't know, but you now have a basic poison vial in your inventory.
Nice.
Anything else? Does anyone need help growing more hair? Perhaps. What? You know, I just couldn't help but notice that, well, you know, a couple of your hairlines, you have a little bit of a widow's peak, and I thought maybe...
All right. And Holly just goes and stands outside.
I have based the mane of whole tribe. How dare you? I leave.
I'm petting one of the rams outside.
Somehow Flynn's still there.
Okay, bye.
Nobody wants the Rogaine. Okay, fine. Didn't think it was that insulting. It's not like I misgendered you or anything.
I'm 22.